without further ado, guys, let's get into the level. I do feel confident enough, so let's go ahead and leave it on auto for the time being. See how far it goes. We'll keep an eye on it though. Yeah. Okay. So nobody's stunned. Nobody went for the stun. And so that's the one thing about AoE teams on auto. If the AI decides never to do AoEs, it's like it doesn't even matter that you are running an AoE team that is crowd control on your ToA run. So that sometimes happens, and in this particular case, if they had attacked Baramos, we wouldn't be having to manual this small step. But since they went for Mantura, and Mantura is currently not maxed out, at least on his runes, we had to manual a little bit there. And that sometimes happens when you have a mono element lineup on a stage. You will have to stop and be very careful with your autoing, because if they are mono element, they will go ahead and attack everyone to one of your monsters. And since the AI is not doing the AoE attacks with the Despair runes, then that could be a problem. But again, it's ToA Normal, which means we have absolutely no problems dealing with the mobs. As you guys can see, the mobs still take quite a lot of damage from pretty much all the attacks, even if they are element positive. So yeah, it's still quite easily. Again, it also depends on your rune quality, but for most of the people out there, shouldn't be a problem. Now I'm gonna do that because I am a little bit scared of him resetting everything. I believe it only resets, yeah, resets cooldowns on the allies. Yeah, there you go. So maybe I should have done Zairos. I mean, they usually don't. Oof. Okay, this is really bad. Okay. Well, that's a wipe. Hey, GG Skater. We are currently on Tower of Ascension floor 90. And we just got wiped down. I believe what happened was that Zairos attacked. Reset all the cooldowns, and then everybody else attacked. So I got a little bit careless there. I'm gonna go ahead and try again with the same team. Oh man, that's a rip. Well, chilling is okay. Are you, GG Skater? Are you doing? I do not have a basalt. No. Are you doing ToA hard? Oh, very nice. From your legendary scroll? Was it from your legendary scroll? As you guys could see in this instance, they did went for Baramos. So then it's not a problem, right? Oh, very nice. Congratulations, man. You're officially on the late game. Yeah, Oh, on a mystical. Alright. Well, fair enough. Did you open your legendary scrolls, though? Mmm. Skill up for Julie. Well, I Julie was my first Nat 4, so I Devilmon her all the way up. That was quite a long time ago still. Why? Why didn't you stun the blue ones? Jesus. Why do I have to manual this? Gosh darn it. I don't want to manual this. Anyways, as I was saying, guys, it all depends on your rune quality, of course. With these teams, you could go all the way, both ToA normal, ToA hard. If I was to have really good runes on all my 5 monsters, which is not the case. Like, the best runes I have on these monsters are probably average. And yet, you guys can see that I don't have too much trouble clearing ToA normal, right? So, yeah, definitely rune quality is super important. The reason why you see the YouTubers and streamers clear ToA with such ease is because they have, like, the product of farming giants and dragons thousands and thousands of times, and they have really, really, really insane runes, right? Alright, so back to the subject at hand, the boss stage. Last time what happened is that we didn't turbulence the Zairos, and which allowed him to do AoE ability cooldown resets on a crowd control team, so that was pretty bad. And of course, yeah, exactly as GG Skater says, again, for those that are watching the video on YouTube, I have not placed the chat on the Twitch screen or on the Twitch broadcasts, so that's why you might not see what it's currently chatting on Twitch. I will be doing that in the future. I'm not quite there just yet. So what GG Skaters is saying is that if you have a good stunner and a good Barretta, you're pretty much all set. And I totally agree with him. Again, Barretta is the standard, the industry standard of the speed lead for ToA. He does AoE dots. And why do you resist there? Jesus. He does AoE dots and he has the speed lead, which means that you will be able to clear the floors fast and easily with the speed team. Now, why is the speed team so important? There is very little speed leader, and some of them, or most of them, are Nat 5s. So the fact that Barrera is a farmable monster that you can fuse really easily, and again that has that AoE dot deal, makes him prime for Tower of Ascension. And then second, you do want to have a good stunner. Now there is of course there is the Gildong slow debuff, the debuff speed combo, which is if the enemy has the slow speed debuff, your Gildong will stun that enemy. And for example, Mantura, who has attack speed, decreases attack speed, he will use that ability, and then Gildon go after him, stunning everybody on the line. And then you use something like Math to reset the cooldowns on all that stuff, and then you just cycle through all that stuff. So yeah, if you have those two things, like it is exactly how you clear Tower of Ascension. And there you have it, folks. That was Tower of Ascension 90. If you are joining us on YouTube, make sure you click on the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up.